Hi, this is Peter the Clairvoyant here, and I'm doing a crystal ball reading again for the 7th of May 2018. And I just thought to do it in the garden this morning. It's a beautiful day, and it's nice, and the birds are up, and they're starting to tweet a little bit, and it's a great day. So the first thing I just get in the feeling now is focusing on the energy now of starting to look to the future a little bit now, and start sort of focusing on your plans, things that you're wanting to do, things that you're wanting to achieve, and you've got to start going out there now and making them happen. And I feel like the more you do that now, the better it is for you. You've got to start to focus, and start shifting your attention away from thinking. In other words, focus is the word of the day now. It's like I feel as though you've got to start pushing all those thoughts and ideas forward. So, yes, sometimes we can even differ a little bit, and sometimes we can look back a little bit, and I don't mind that. We've all got our different ways of doing things, but this is what it's all about. Sometimes we have to look backwards to sometimes see where we're going, or look at the mistakes that we've made and learn by them, and that's absolutely fine. So I don't knock that, but I just feel as though now we've got to be very focused on what we're doing, where we're going, and pushing all those ideas forward. And I just seem to be very drawn to career, and I just feel as though career is coming out very strong today. It's like I feel as though start getting out there now and focus on those things that you want to do. And I feel as though some of you are feeling a little bit tired, a bit drained, and it could be just excessive sort of partying and enjoying the weather and things like that, and absolutely fine. So by all means go out and enjoy another day, but you've got to recharge your batteries as well, because if you don't look after yourself, it's like it feels as though you're running yourself down a little bit. And even though now it's like it's a summer's day, and we've had 2 lovely days now with nice weather, I feel like I've got a cold coming on myself. You can probably hear my voice. So, we're not invincible to the nice weather, are we? Even though we want it and we want to soak it up, great. Right, I just feel that when it comes to relationships now, we've got to communicate. I feel as though some of us have got different ideas about what we want and what we're seeking, what we're looking for, and that's fine. It's good to be individuals, but I just feel as though now we need to balance each other out, and we need to start thinking about each other a little bit now, about what we're doing. Like supporting each other, saying, right, okay, well, if you can't do this, I'll do this for you. And it's a bit like that, sort of helping each other. And I feel like the more we do that, the closer we become, so to speak. And I just feel so for those of you single, I just feel as though this has never been a better time now to get out there and sort of enjoy your life a little bit. So, like, go out there, enjoy the sun, go and connect with the pub or whatever social scene you're going. But try not to get too sort of drunk or anything like that. I feel as though keep yourself in a very calm level, and then as you do that, it's like you're being your sociable self, but not being your silly self. In other words, the person seeing you for who you truly are. So I just feel that that's very important, because it's like sometimes we can have a bit too much drink and we can regret things that we've said. So try not let that come into the picture. But other than that, I just feel as though relationships are fine. What I do want to turn my attention to is family. And I just feel family, we need to spend more time with each other. And it's like, it's been funny, I've been thinking about that myself. It's like I'm so busy with work, and then when I haven't got work, I just want to sit down, chill out, unwind. Or if it isn't that, I'm sitting there feeling not too good because I've got my migraines. So it's like time's precious. But it's like you've got to try and visit your family. And I get the feeling some of us, with family we haven't visited for a while. So I just get the feeling we need to revisit them now and sort of make amends in whatever way it may be. So try and sort of build that up. And then I feel like as you do that, it's good for you, it's good for family, and it just lifts the air around you. And it just seems to calm you down, because it's like you've done something good and something positive. And even if it isn't just with family, friendships as well, try and revisit old friendships. I just get the feeling I want to look suddenly back at the past, people that we've connected with, and it's like, oh God, what's that person doing now? What are they up to? And I just think it's wonderful to reconnect. I've got just really one really good friend like that, and I've tried searching for him before, and I couldn't find him, and maybe I just might revisit it and see if I can find him. So we all need to look back a little bit to see if we can reconnect. And I think that's good. So don't shy away from that. But when I do say reconnecting, make sure you're not reconnecting with old lovers, because it just feels though that's sort of messing with fire. I just get this feeling it's not it's not such a good thing to do. So just be careful of that a little bit. Right, but I just feels now, no, also now you just got watch the money a little bit, because with money it just feels that we could be spending a bit too much. It's like we all want to get out, enjoy this lovely weather, and we might do this and we might do that. And I just feel as though some of us have got the money spare, and that's great, and some of us haven't. So it feels that the ones where you feel as though money's just a little bit sort of, you know, like that, we've got to keep an eye on it a little bit. And that's the way to look at it. So look at money. I've got to take my hand off the crystal a little bit here. My dog wants a fuss. She's here, aren't you? Oh, beauty. So I just feel so, yeah, look at money. And it might not be a bad idea to just sort of take, you know, half an hour out of the day and look at finances a little bit and see if you can make some savings. Look at where you're spending it and see, you know, if you can make that money a bit stretch a little bit more. So when there are days like today, you have got that spare capacity to enjoy it a little bit. So, you know, money's tight for some of us. It's not getting easy out there. We have got to look after what we've got. But I do also feel as though, going back to where I said, focus on your careers a little bit. I feel like as if to say, you know, you could be out there earning more money. And I just feel as though, you know, you could be bettering yourself, climbing up the ladder a little bit. So do try and focus on that. I feel as though it's good for you. You know, you could get more money around you to sort of help pay the bills, enjoy life a little bit. So try and focus on that, you know, because it just feels though you will not regret it. And I just get this feeling, and don't sort of shy away from going back and studying and training and learning new skills to help you to get that better job. I just get the feeling it's really good. So try and get out there and make these things happen. Okay. I'm also being drawn to exercise with some of us. Some of us I feel as though we've got to start sort of, you know, looking after ourselves a little bit, including myself. And again, when we've got busy lives and we've got this to do and that to do, it's not always easy. But I just feel as though if we perhaps motivate ourselves a little bit and a bit of time management, I just get the feeling we could fit it in. So there's something for me to practice what I preach, isn't it? You know, so maybe this is what we need to look at a little bit. And I think a bit of gentle exercise would do us good. Even if it's only brisk walks, going out every day, doing this and doing that, I think that's good. And then maybe we could step it up a little bit to get a bit more physical, so we feel as though our energy grows with it. So maybe it's time to just go out and walk every day a little bit, and then go back that bit further. And then before you know it, you might feel so you want to jog a little bit. You know, so you haven't got to go rushing into it. Rome wasn't built in a day. Just take your time. Do things gently. And then I feel so that's the right way. And start tweaking your diet a little bit and start eating more healthier. And I feel so this is giving me the key. And I've been focusing on this on all year, and we're up and down with it. One minute we can do it, and the next minute it slips us mind, something takes over. I know it's not easy, but as long as we do keep revisiting it and keep looking at it, we're trying, and that's all we can do. But if we give up and don't focus on it, you know what I mean? See, there's the key word, focus. I want that to make my key word, focus. And I'm going to put that on my video today. Focus. The word is focus of the day. In fact, that's quite interesting. I feel like every day we do a video, we're going to have a word that represents the feeling of the reading and of the day. And I feel so that's it. And it's like we all have plans to do things, and it's like me, you know, I plan to do these videos every day, and it's like they don't just happen. It's like life takes over, or I'm not feeling too good because I've got my migraines, and it's like things slip. So there's more an important reason when you know you've got things to do. You've got to time management, you've got to look after yourself, you've got to eat properly, you've got to drink properly, you've got to sleep properly, you've got to get your energy levels out, as we can't do the things we want to do because we know we need to do them. We know they're important for us, whether it's personal, work related or whatever. But if we don't focus on ourselves, we won't have the energy to do it, or our bodies won't be in balance. So, interesting, isn't it? Focus. We need to focus our mind. Yeah. It's alright for my dog sitting here, she's got the easy life. But, you know, for us, we've got things to do and things to achieve. Wouldn't it be back if we could just go back to the old days and just live off the land and not worry? I sometimes wonder about that. It's like I was looking back the other day and I just thought, you know what? I found some old music on YouTube and it took me back to the 1990s, all the dance, the hip and the raving and all that. I was very much into that. I was 21. 1991. And I just thought, you know what, back then I was carefree. I had a job, I had some bills to pay, but it was all very carefree. And it's like now it's all stress, pressure, got to pay the bills, got to do this, got to do that. It's hard, isn't it, today? It really is. It's not just as we get older, life's got harder. It really has. And we've just got to find a way of dealing with it. And, you know, and the governments are manipulating everything, and, you know, it's hard. It's harder for us to get where we need to be, but we've got to try. Not got to let them defeat us. So it's going back now to focus on what we should be doing. So I don't want to get so morbid with that, but it's so true. It's so true. We can't deny it, but we've got to find a way of pushing things forward, making things happen, trying to get there. And we've just got to do things right for us and make sure whatever we're doing right, and we don't get in a mess with things. And that's so true. It's like I feel as though we all can want this and want that and want better ourselves, and sometimes we've got to ask ourselves, well, do we really need that? Is money sort of best put somewhere else? So I think that's something for me to think about. My mind seems to be wandering to that for some reason, so maybe there's a message in that for us all. You know, so we need to be calm, be logical about what we want, what we're looking for, try and get balance in our lives. And I feel so that's where I'm trying to seek balance, and I hope you're trying to seek that as well. So I hope all this has kind of made sense to you. I hope you've got your bits out of it. Maybe it's not for us all, but one or two of you will take something out of it. So yeah, so until tomorrow, and we'll try and get some more videos done tonight so they're out there a bit quicker. But again, it's not try, is it? It's focus. Need to focus so I can get it done. I've got to practice what I preach. It's very chilly out here today, but it's always a bit chilly in this country in the mornings, and then all of a sudden it'll just start to warm up as the sun starts to get higher. I'm sure it's going to be a lovely day, but I just wanted to come outside because my wife's up and about, the kids are getting up. It's like my peace and quiet's not there, so I know I should have done this last night, so I thought, oh, it's a nice day, we'll come out in the garden and we'll do it here. And what a beautiful day it is, absolutely beautiful. And I think, you know, on a day like this today, it's like we just won't forget all troubles and just enjoy life. So I've got some readings to do now, some local readings. So I've got to go to somebody's house, and some people coming to me, and then we're going to go to a pub later on, and we're going to sit down and have a drink and find a park for my little girl to play in. So that's balance of life, isn't it? And that's what it's all about. Doesn't take too much to do that, does it? So I hope you enjoy your day. So if you want a private reading with me, please do contact me through Facebook, or contact me through petertheclairvoyant.co.uk, or whatever means you feel. So I wish you all the best and enjoy your great day. Thank you.